Hello to all of you followers of The Pioneer. We continue to look at the behind the scenes of events that shake the world agenda. Today we'll tell you about a striking development that has resonated widely in international arenas and has yet again revealed the complex dynamics of the war. This event has the potential to shake the balance not only in the region where the war is raging, but also in the world at large. In recent days, news from Ukraine has captured the attention of international media and analysts. What at first glance appears to be an ordinary military case has taken on a completely different dimension as details emerge. A person who was captured and detained by Ukrainian security forces revealed shocking information about international politics and war strategies after interrogation. He was a representative not only of the conflict zone in which he was captured, but also of a story from a distant land, a soldier with ties to North Korea. On the surface, this appears to be an ordinary POW issue, but is part of a deeper and more complex chain of events. The testimony of this individual, overshadowed by the war, has sparked significant debate not only locally but also globally. Why and how did a North Korean soldier end up in a war zone as far away as Ukraine? Is this a simple coincidence or part of a larger strategic plan? The interrogation testimony of the captured man shed light on the unseen side of the war. He described in detail the purpose and process of his deployment to the conflict zone. These accounts not only provided an individual story, but also revealed the complexity of the war and its connections at an international level. The presence of a North Korean soldier on the battlefield in Ukraine shows this conflict goes far beyond known borders and involves many hidden dynamics. Now is the time to dig deeper into this stunning story and uncover the secrets behind the scenes. From North Korea to Ukraine, together we'll explore the implications of this unlikely connection for the future of the war. Get ready, because we're about to share all the details of this remarkable event from the battlefield. Before we get to our report, a small reminder: the Pioneer team is definitely real. None of my team members or me are artificial intelligence. Even though AI is extremely advanced, it's still not as good as us. By the way, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss our daily reports and explanations. We do read all the comments you leave on our videos, so please continue to share your ideas about our content. Tell us in the comments what content you'd like to see on the Pioneer channel. And now let us begin if you're ready. The Pioneer reports. The testimony of a North Korean soldier captured fighting in Ukraine has resonated widely on an international level, giving rise to new questions about Pyongyang's role in the war in Ukraine. The soldier, who was sent to the Kursk region of Russia, allegedly did not know who he was fighting when he was deployed, reigniting the debate on North Korea's active involvement in the war. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky announced on January the 11th that 2 North Korean soldiers had been captured alive by Ukrainian forces. Interrogated by the Ukrainian Security Service, the SBU in Kyiv, their testimonies provide important clues about North Korea's role in the war. In a video released by Zelensky, one of the soldiers said that he was sent to Russia with a group of about 100 people on a transport ship and was then transported to the Kursk region by train. During the interrogation, one of the soldiers said that he did not know anything about the side he was going to fight for before traveling to Russia, and that he only found out who he was fighting against when he arrived in the conflict zone. His answer to the question, "What do you know about South Korea?" "I only know that South Korea has fewer mountains than North Korea," provided a remarkable clue about the soldier's level of education and worldview. Last December, Ukraine and South Korea shared information that North Korea had deployed 10 to 12,000 troops to southern Russia. However, Moscow and Pyongyang have refused to confirm claims that these troops were involved in clashes with Ukrainian forces. In contrast, South Korea's National Intelligence Service, the NIS, reported that 300 North Korean soldiers sent to Russia were killed and 2,700 were wounded. These losses are thought to be due to the inability of North Korean soldiers to adapt to modern warfare tactics. These soldiers, who were dispatched in October 2024, are estimated to have joined the fighting in early December. Although most of them are said to be part of Pyongyang's special forces, their lack of knowledge regarding modern warfare strategies and their inability to adapt to harsh weather conditions have led to serious casualties on the battlefield. North Korea's involvement in the conflict in Ukraine shows that relations between Pyongyang and Moscow have reached a new dimension. Kim Jong-un's move reveals that North Korea aims to increase its regional influence. However, in the international community, this rapprochement has led to increased criticism of North Korea. It remains unclear what advantages Moscow has offered Pyongyang in return for this support. Some experts suggest Russia has promised North Korea economic aid or military technology. However, such cooperation risks deepening North Korea's international isolation. The difficulties faced by North Korean soldiers stationed in Russia are not limited to battlefield casualties. The harsh climate conditions in the region, logistical shortcomings, and problems integrating with Russian chain of command severely reduce their effectiveness. It has also been reported that some soldiers would rather blow themselves up than to be captured. North Korea's presence in the Russia-Ukraine war could also affect Pyongyang's position in international politics. Kim Jong-un's direct involvement in the conflict could reshape its relations not only with Russia but also with other allies such as China. While some experts argue that North Korea's role in this war has been limited and its losses have created more logistical problems for Russia, others believe that it has led to greater international criticism of Moscow. Pyongyang's presence in Ukraine has sparked deep debates about how it has affected the course of the war. The testimonies of North Korean soldiers and their hardships call into question Pyongyang's efforts to adapt to the conditions of modern warfare. It also creates a new area of debate that could negatively affect North Korea's image internationally. North Korea's role in this conflict has become a critical issue that affects not only the military dimension of the war, but also the political balance. How Pyongyang's strategy in this war evolves in the future may be a factor that will shape not only North Korea's policies, but also those of other powers in the region. What do you think? What impact will the North Korean soldiers' confession have? Let us know in the comments. We read and care about your points of view.